kitchen soup. It's just a soup. All we're doing is cleaning out the kitchen here. All our leftovers and everything else. In this pan, I have got some bacon grease, which was left over. I've got turkey breast or chicken breast that was left over, some sausage that was left over, and a little bit of bacon left over that I'm just going to go ahead and add to this pan here. And we'll give this a little bit of stir. Now 90% of this stuff is pre-cooked, but some of it is not, so we're just going to kind of brown it off a little bit. To that, I'm going to add some diced potatoes. Again, the potatoes can be cooked, or the potatoes can be just leftover baked potato. These just happen to be some potatoes that I've just chopped up and everything else. Then as that browns also too, I'm doing a half onion, had a half onion left over, and some garlic. Going to add that to the pot. This is just a stalk of celery that I had left over. Again, these are all just leftover things. We're just cleaning out the kitchen, and we're just going to make a nummy soup here. So, and then I've also too got just a carrot that was left over. At the end of the week, let's clean some of this stuff out. And then here I've got some of my seasonal. You all know what that is. Equal amounts of onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and then about half the amount of pepper. I've also got, this was about, say 3 or 4 mushrooms that I had left over. We did a pizza party the other day and had some leftover mushrooms. So we're just going to add that to the pot here. As you can see, we're going to brown this off just a little bit. Then after this gets browned off and the onions and everything else kind of get translucent, we're going to add some chicken stock. I've got some frozen peas here, some frozen corn here. You can do some frozen asparagus, you can use some frozen broccoli, whatever your heart desires. I have a tendency to start off with a small pot, but by the time I go through the fridge again, start cleaning everything out, find some more items that I might add, might go like, oh, let's go ahead and use this and everything else. Like I said, this is going to be basically a montage soup. Fall's coming up, so let's get this soup thing going. And then also too, I've got just some left. I'm just going to go ahead and add my chicken stock here real quick. You can use, if you want to make this vegan, go ahead and leave out the meat. Use whatever vegetables you want, and then you could use a vegetable stock. Over here, we're going to get our potatoes to fork tender. We're going to add our pasta in about 5 minutes and get that till it's, well, you know what? This is live cooking, so let's just go ahead and add our pasta now. And we'll cook this until our pasta gets a little bit tender. We might have to add just a little bit water because that pasta will absorb some of this chicken stock and all that other stuff. So I'm probably going to add about a total of about 6 cups of either vegetable chicken stock and or a little bit of water. I'm probably just going to add water. I think there's going to be enough flavor here from the chicken stock that's here. Always taste as you go. I'm going to taste and adjust my seasonings here. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and we'll keep some of these soups going. I've got some other soup ideas Let me know any fall ideas that you guys want. At the very end, we're just going to, this is frozen corn and peas. I don't like my corn and peas done too much, so I'm just going to throw them at the last 3 or 4 minutes of it just to kind of warm through. And then you'll see at the very end what we do to make this super decadent and make it super scrumptious for your family. And this soup freezes really super good, so go ahead and make a big pot of it. The more you make, and adjust, like I said, if you have a bunch more vegetables or trying to clean out stuff, just add a little bit of everything to this and enjoy. Some chicken, I've got some bacon, I've got some mushrooms, onions, celery, a little bit of everything. I've got some leftover pasta. Right now we're just going to do the finishing touches, and we're going to add the frozen corn here. I've got some frozen peas. You could do some frozen asparagus, you could do some frozen broccoli if you want. Going to add that to my pot here real quick. And as I stir this in, on the first half of this, I poured you, here's the real decadent part. I've taken about a half a cup of whipping cream or heavy cream, half cup of water, and about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. We're going to add that. That's going to give it a nice, super creamy and decadent flavor. The cornstarch will help thicken it up a little bit. So once this happens, we'll serve this up. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And then this will... Okay, everybody, this is the final part of the soup. Here you can see it's creamed up a little bit with that cream, the pasta, the peas, the corn, the carrots, and everything else. Serve it up with that. I'm going to top it off with a little bit of parsley here. And then also too, a few of these croutons that I made in advance. Thanks you for supporting me, and we'll see you later.